Beer News. Hello, friends that like beer. The last weekend was a chaotic one with almost all events of St. Patrick's Day cancelled worldwide. My channel had problems too. I couldn't publish all the videos that I want. So this video was planned to be published on Monday 16, but we are publishing it now. In the beer news for the issue 96 of the program Sobre Cerveja com Professor Cesar Peixoto, we highlight: the coronavirus is showing its ability to affect the economy, especially small business. The real and unquestionable need to limit the movement of people and to restrict agglomerations directly affect the bar and restaurant business, as well as entertainment, culture, and events. All over the world, St. Patrick's Day festivities are being cancelled or postponed. The problem is that shop owners have fixed the costs, and event promoters made investments, and everyone pays tax. Actions such as those taken in France are necessary, where there was an amnesty for electricity, water, and gas bills, incentive to negotiate rents, and allowance to oxygenate small entrepreneurs in this crisis. I am not in favor of an invasive state. In the particular case of Brazil, I condemn the excessive tax burden and the inefficiency of the state. But in times of crisis, in special in Brazil, where we have an excessive tax burden, it is up to the state to mediate negotiations to overcome the crisis. Chinese beer brewing giant Tsingtao began expanding one of its mega factories in Qingdao, Shandong province. The new brewery will be the largest in Asia, with an annual production capacity of 1 million kiloliters. The brewery is located in Pindu, in northern Qingdao, where it will anchor a smart industrial park. The park will coordinate upstream and downstream industries, including facilities such as a smart logistics center, customized production platforms, a package printing factory, and yeast processing plants. Tsingtao also kicked off two other projects: an automated intelligent production line and a craft beer tourist destination, with a total investment of $144 million. Ambev, the subsidiary of AB Ambev in Brazil, in an effort to support the fight against the coronavirus, will start production alcohol gel at the Brazilian facilities of São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Brasília, and will donate the production to Brazilian public hospitals. Congratulations to Ambev for this initiative. Other breweries all over the world are doing something like that, as Brewdog in Scotland and Dogfish Head in United States. British Beer and Pub Association, on its full year 2019 beer barometer sales data, shows that sales of beer in 2019 were up 1.1 percentual on 2018 in England. The growth reflects the British government's decision to keep beer tax frozen in 2019. The association expects that 2020 budget to bring an even greater incentive to the industry in the form of a reduction in taxes. Heineken's good moment in Brazil is reflected in two companies' decisions. First was the debut of the tour at the Jacareí factory in São Paulo state. The free visit shows the way of brewing and the history of the Heineken group. In the end, visitors also go through a customized bar and will be able to taste free draft beers. Whoever is driving, Heineken recalls, is encouraged to identify himself as such and wins samples to drink at home. The Jacareí factory produced the labels Heineken, Amstel, Bavaria, Kaiser, and Sol. Visits can be booked from the website www.insidethestar.com.br. Second, the Heineken Group will invest $190 million in a major expansion in the production capacity of its brewery in Ponta Grossa, Paraná, Brazil. An investment that will focus on the Heineken and Amstel labels and on the launch for the Brazilian market of Heineken 0.0. The project expects to expand the factory's capacity by 75% by 2021. In 2019, Heineken had already invested $215 million in its factories in the interior of São Paulo state, Brazil. The history of the brewery dates back to 1864, the year of its creation by the Dutchman Gerhard Adrian Heineken. Brazil already accounts for about 15% of the Heineken's group sales volume in the world and was one of the main responsible for the global sales growth in 2019. Petrópolis Group from Brazil, owner of the Itaipava brand, among others, makes a new investment in the pure malt segment. Itaipava Premium Beer changes its recipe and reaches the market now identified as Itaipava Premium Puro Malte. This new label, in addition to the change in the recipe compared to the old Itaipava Premium, gained extra time for maturation, which guarantees a fuller taste and makes the drink slightly more bitter. In the second half of the year, Petrópolis Group will open a new plant in Uberaba, Minas Gerais state, in Brazil. These were the beer news for the issue 96 of the program Sobre Cerveja com Professor Cesar Peixoto. If you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe our channel.
Sobre cerveja, informação, entretenimento e os prazeres do mundo cervejeiro. A apresentação, Professor Cesar Peixoto.